Yeah, I had, on last Friday, I had the implant put in, and from the time my feet went on the floor, I had no pain.
Wow.
And I have been walking around my house, around the grocery store. I do some volunteer work, so I did that on Tuesday. Drive wherever I want to go. Um, Sleep late in the mornings where I don't wake up. I sleep all night. That's one of the major things. Was I sleep all night. When I get back in the bed, I have no pain, no soreness. I can turn over. I can roll over. I can stretch my legs out.
That's
My feet have some neuropathy in them, and that has gotten better. My feet don't get as cold as they did, and they're not as numb as they had been. So I have no pain anywhere else in my body except where the bandage is when I lean back too fast or too hard. But I know exactly what that is. So I'm just, for the first time in 5 years at least, I can say my pain level is zero.
oh, I'm so
It's
happy.
been, it constantly stayed at a 5 or a 6, and then the longer I was up during the day, the more it hurt, the more I was bent over. I couldn't stand up straight. I would stagger. When I would walk without my cane, I would be um, unsteady on my feet. I could walk through the house without the cane because I had my touch points where I knew where I could touch. Now I do that by habit, and then I say, no, I don't have to do that anymore. So I don't hurt getting up. I don't hurt sitting down. I can squat. I've always been able to get stuff out of the bottom shelf at the grocery store. But usually while I'm down there, I'll look around and say, anything I can get for you while I'm down here. But I can do that and get up without any pain.
That's great. When he
Yeah.
told you about it, did you already know about it before you came in, or did he tell you, or was it Dr. Pettis that worked with
It was
you?
Dr. Pettis that told me I had come in for a pain shot. And I was waiting on him, and I don't think it was that folder, but yeah, well, maybe it was. He has some advertisement in here, and I said, why am I not a candidate for that? And he looked again, and he looked at me, because he had only seen me like twice. I went to Dr. Shaw over in Huntersville for years, for 5-6 years, for pain shots. And so then he sent me over here, because it's closer, much closer to my house. And he said, well, let's look into it. You probably would be. So he had the people start calling me, and I started going through everything they asked. We got scheduled for the temporary. I begged them. I cried. I begged at the end, please just leave it in. Please leave it in until you get the next one. But of course they couldn't. So I went right back to the pain that I had had. And non-patiently waiting, just knowing that this is going to be good. This is going to be good. And so when I came in, the first thing it was, because I thought it was going to be more like, because Dr. Pettis had said, well, we could probably do it in my office, but they'd rather me do it, let's put it to sleep because we have to go into your hip, so we'll do that. And so when I walked in, it was like flashback of things, oh, this is really surgery. I'm really in the operating room.
Yeah.
But everything was marvelous. No fear, no pain, no nothing. When I woke up, Kevin was sitting there, and Dr. Pettis had been in, and you did fine, you're going to be great. And I'm saying, this is really, they put my feet on the floor. The nurses walked with me to the bathroom, and they couldn't get over how I could walk right then with no pain.
Wow.
So it's been that way ever since.
That's wonderful.